Hello and welcome back to Vidyarthee Education. In today's video, we are going to learn about carbon markets and how do they operate. Make sure you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell icon. So let's get started. Now, why is it in news? The Energy Conservation Amendment Bill 2022 was passed in the Parliament on December 12th, despite opposition demands to send it for scrutiny to a parliamentary committee. Now, what does it say? It empowers the government to establish carbon markets in India and specify a carbon credit trading scheme. What are carbon markets? In Article 6 of 2015 Paris Agreement, it provides for the use for international carbon markets by countries to fulfill their nationally determined contribution, also known as the NDCs, to keep the global warming within 2 degrees Celsius. The carbon markets are essentially a tool for putting a price on the carbon emissions. They establish trading systems where carbon credits or allowances can be bought and sold. Now, there are two types of carbon markets. First is the compliance market. Second is the voluntary market. Now, let's talk about the voluntary markets. The companies buy carbon credits to offset the emission of 1 ton of carbon dioxide or an equivalent greenhouse gas. A corporation looking to compensate for its unavoidable emissions purchases carbon credits from an entity engaged in projects that reduce, remove, capture, or avoid emissions. What is compliance market? These are set up by policies at the national, regional and or international level and are officially regulated. Now, what are the challenges with this? First is the double counting of greenhouse gas reductions. What is this? A situation where emissions are reduced in one nation, traded to another to offset emission increases, but are still claimed by the issuing nation when reporting on their own emission cuts. Second is the quality and authenticity of climate projects. Third is the greenwashing. Now, what is greenwashing? It is when companies may buy credits simply offsetting the carbon footprints instead of reducing their overall emissions. Now, what are the concerns about the new bill? It empowers the center to specify a carbon credits trading scheme and will be able to issue carbon credit certificates. Now, these certificates are tradable in nature. Now, others will be able to buy carbon credit certificates on a voluntary basis. It does not provide clarity on the mechanism to be used for trading carbon credit certificates. Also, it doesn't provide any clarity about who will regulate such trading. Now, the members also raised questions about the right ministry to bring in a scheme of this nature, pointing out that while carbon market schemes in other countries are framed by their environment ministries, the Indian bill was tabled by the Power Ministry. Now, another important concern raised is the bill does not specify whether certificates under already existing schemes would also be interchangeable and tradable with the carbon credit certificates. So this was all about the carbon markets and how do they operate. Do not forget to join us on all our social media sites. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and stay curious.